everybody, DiamondsByTeeda here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. It is, what day is it? Today's Thursday, January 30th. It is dark 30, probably about, I don't know, 5:15, 5:30 in the morning, my time. I am filming this before I go to work because I haven't given you a video in a long time. It's been many days, and sorry about that, but I haven't been feeling very well. It was quite the adventure, and I'll tell you about that in the WIP and chat. But I have a lot to catch up on. So I'm really excited about getting caught up. I'm so glad to be back and be hanging out with you. Really missed you guys a lot. Thank you so much for all your words of encouragement and prayers and positive thoughts. It's so greatly appreciated. Thank you very, very much. So I am drinking my coffee, as you can see. It's just in my regular Fazelgraf mug, nothing special today. Well, I guess I should probably invite you to go ahead and sit down across the way from me in the chair. I'll get you a cup of coffee or tea or some water or soda or whatever you want. Grab your WIP, whatever you're working on, whatever craft you're doing, whether that's diamond painting or cross stitch or what have you. Or if you're just listening, maybe you're doing some house cleaning, or maybe you're taking a walk and you're just listening to me like a podcast. So we'll go ahead and start. A couple things that I want to do too is I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. You can just click on the little red button down here, and if you click on that notification bell, you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. And be sure to give it a thumbs up too. I'd greatly appreciate that as well. And also want to invite you to my Facebook group, which is Diamonds and Crafts by Teeda. That is a fantastic place if you want to hang out with other people who love diamond painting and all different kinds of crafts. You can post what you're working on. You can ask questions. I have a theme of the month, this is January. That's right, this is January, and next month is February. I have to think about that, because we're almost done with January. It's the 30th, so I'll tell you more about February, which is Pretty in Pink. That's the theme. Hashtag Pretty in Pink 25. And that will be any project, doesn't matter what it is, as long as it has some pink in it. It doesn't have to be all pink. It doesn't have to be half pink. It doesn't have to have a pink theme. Just some pink in it. It could be a pink flower, it could be a pink bird, it could be a pink house, it could be whatever. So come on, join on in. It's just a theme to help you pick out something to paint or to crochet or to cross stitch or whatever. It will be a lot of fun. So I've been yammering on for 3 minutes about all this, and you probably want to find out what in the heck has been going on. So I will start. I think, first of all, I want to start by just saying I had an awesome birthday. It was fabulous. I probably went out to, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I don't know, probably at least 4 times, with family and friends. So it was extremely busy. I'll tell you about that. Excuse me. I'm going to show you one of my gifts, and then I'm also going to tell you about thrifting, because Saturday, my sister and I always go out thrifting. Well, I guess I'm going to show you stuff first, and then I will diamond paint. So we'll get there. So what I found, first thing, let me just show you that I found, and I love it, and it's absolutely perfect. This is a Rae Dunn little trinket tray, and it says "Do what you love," and you can see that this is a Rae Dunn. Probably came from like Ross or TJ Maxx or something like that. And it's absolutely perfect because I'm going to show you here. Hang on just a second. Let me just grab a few things. It is perfect for me to put a pen, some tweezers, maybe another pen if I want it, my straightener. I got my purple wax I can put in there. I can put all kinds of stuff. I can throw my AirPod case in there if I want to listen to stuff like that. So I've got all kinds of stuff that I can put, and it's nice and big, and I absolutely love this Ray Dunn tray. And I think it was, I don't know how much it was. I took the price off, and to be honest, I don't remember, but I think it was about $3.50 or $4, something like that. I mean, to me, it was reasonable. This is going to be super fun. I'm going to like that. And then, so my son-in-law, let me tell you, he loves to grill. He loves to barbecue, and he's really good at it. And he and my daughter were the ones that got me hooked on the Ray Dunn. And I found this mug, and it's Grill Master, and it has the little barbecue tools. But I love it because it has a red inside. So I thought that he would really like this. So I will give it to him this coming weekend because we're having a birthday party for my granddaughter. So that was that. And then the other thing I found, so I think I mentioned this, but I probably haven't talked about it a whole bunch, but I am a huge I Love Lucy fan. I'll collect anything I can find that's I Love Lucy. I still watch I Love Lucy shows. I think they're still hilarious. She was so funny. Well, anyway, I found this box, and this is a puzzle box. And I don't even know if all the pieces are in here, but this is the pieces of it. This is the jigsaw puzzle. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's just a picture of it. Yeah, this is Lucy when they went to Europe, and she went to Italy. And one of the big famous producers asked her to be in it. And she thought it was going to be about grapes because the movie had the title Grapes in it. So she went to this grape vineyard, and she's actually stomping grapes in here. And Lucy and this other gal here, they kind of get in this real tussle, and they start, and they fall down into the grapes, and she gets totally purple. And when she comes back, you know, her skin is stained purple. So unfortunately, she's not able to be in the movie, which had nothing to do about grapes. She was going to play a typical American tourist. So anyway, I got this more for the box because it's a really nice box. Even though if it has puzzle on it, I'm going to keep something in it. Not certain what, but I'm going to keep something in it. So that was that. So that was fun, going thrifting. And then kind of on the I Love Lucy theme, I want to show you this. My sister, she spoils me rotten. If you watch I Love Lucy at all, you'll see this is the pattern of tableware that she used. It is a Franciscan ware. See, it's Franciscan ware. And I love it. It's the ivy pattern. It's real hard to find sometimes. And I'm trying to get a small set together. For Christmas, she got me the dinner plates, and these are dessert bowls. So I have 4 dessert bowls, which are just beautiful, and I love them. Love my sister and my brother-in-law for getting me these. Let me put this off to the side too. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. So that was kind of my thrifting from last Saturday, and again, a little bit about my birthday that I'll go into, and than about me not feeling well and what happened there. So let me just get repositioned here. I'm going to pause you for just a moment. Okay, I think I've got you set there. And I have got a pen ready. And I think I am ready to start. I'm actually going into a pretty colorful section because this section over here was, this one over here was, for me, it was super boring because it was a lot of color blocking, and color blocking is not my jam. I would rather have confetti, personally. That's just me. But let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's figure out what I am going to do. Which one's probably got the most color? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna grab a color and we're gonna go. We're gonna do this pretty pink color. So my exciting adventure was going to the ER room a couple times. I guess they call it the ED, the emergency department. I don't know, I've always called it the emergency room. But I'm trying to think what night it was. It was the wee early morning on the 27th. My watch had told me that I had a low heart rate, and that kind of scared me. I don't know, I guess it must have been around midnight or something. And so I got up and I thought, oh, I better check, you know, my blood pressure, because you know what's going on with blood pressure and stuff like that. And my blood pressure has always been, you know, fairly well controlled. But when I saw my reading after I took it, I about freaked out. It was dangerously high. It was like about 205 over 110. And I'm going, oh my God, I'm going to stroke out. This is bad. So I got dressed and I called my brother-in-law because he doesn't sleep well and he's up at all hours of the night. And I said, can you please take me to the ER? This is what's happening. And he said, of course. And he came, you know, right down, because I really didn't want to take an ambulance. And because I felt okay, which is what's weird. I mean, I didn't feel dizzy. I didn't feel like I was going to pass out. I didn't feel really anything, to be honest with you. I felt just the same. So, you know, my first concern and worry always, you know, even in the midst of all of this chaos, was Gracie. I didn't want her to miss her breakfast. So before we went to the emergency room, I dropped off Gracie with my sister so she could watch her and feed her and take care of her. And so she stayed at home with her while my brother-in-law took me to the ER. And it was not super busy. There was only a few people in the waiting room, which probably meant that the whole back end was filled. And they, you know, quickly got me triaged. You know, so they, you know, took all the vitals and they did the EKG, you know, they did all of that. And they could see that I was having some heart palpitations. I really am not going to go into too much of my medical history, but just to know that I'm fine with them. The doctors say I'm okie dokie and all that kind of stuff. It just is rather uncomfortable. It feels like my heart skips a beat. And so they took blood and all that like they always do, and then proceeded to have me sit out in the waiting room. And I figured, well, the longer I wait in the waiting room, probably the less likely that I have anything super serious. Otherwise, they would have taken me right back. So literally, I was probably out in the waiting room a couple hours. And I will tell you, some of the people that came in broke my heart. They broke my heart. People that were either homeless with really severe mental health issues. I mean, you could see it, that they were just really struggling and having issues, and, you know, weren't really getting, you know, much help. And there was a brand new baby. Oh, that baby was so adorable. It probably couldn't have been more than a few weeks old. And they rushed this little girl back into triage. They rushed her right back to the back, which I was so happy that they did. Had other people that were in so much pain. I don't know what was wrong with them. They were just, sounded like they were in agony. But they all, you know, got help too. They got help first. So I'm thinking, okay, so I'm probably not going to die. I think I'm going to be okay. They must think that I am all right. So I just need to try to relax. So they finally get me into the back, and had a really nice young nurse. Oh, he was so sweet, so kind. He has to hook me up to, you know, of course, all the monitors and the IV and, you know, all the stuff that they have to do. And let's see, then I proceed to have to wait for the doctor again. And at least now, you know, I'm always laying in the gurney, and they brought me a nice warm blanket, which was, you know, wonderful. And it actually was pretty comfortable. You know, I haven't been in the hospital, I mean, really. I mean, I was in a car accident once, and I was in the hospital to be checked out. But I mean, I haven't really been in there for any length of time for myself. I've always been there for other people. I'm always, you know, advocating for other people and, you know, being with them. So it was weird being on, you know, the other side of the room, actually laying on the gurney. But the gurney itself was actually very comfortable. Felt like it had one of those like memory foam or something on it. It was actually rather comfortable. And I think, and my blood pressure, you know, it was high, you know, when I came in. Again, it was, you know, like, I think it was like 180 over 100, you know, when I came in. But again, waiting for the doctor was another about hour and a half. And by this time, maybe I started to relax. I don't know. But when he came in, the blood pressure was actually coming down on its own, which that was a good sign. And we talked for a long time, and, you know, asked a bazillion questions about everything, and they did all kinds of tests. And he said, you know, I really think that you're okay. Not quite certain what really has caused this. There's a couple things that could have contributed to it. I really had overexerted myself that previous day, because here I am in the ER like at 3 in the morning, but the previous day, and I had eaten all those restaurant meals which are pretty heavy laden with salt. He said that could have contributed to it, so he gave me some medicine to take to help, you know, lower the blood pressure a little bit. Told me to follow up with my doctor and to take it really easy. I said, okay. So again, I really wasn't feeling bad or anything like that, and I'm a bit of a wackadoodle that I check my blood pressure all the time, which I probably shouldn't have done because I think that probably gave me more anxiety. So the next day, so we're still on the 27th now. I guess about 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my blood pressure started going up crazy again. Don't know why, but it did. And I thought, well, this time, you know, I am going to go to the urgent care. I am not going to wait 6 hours in the emergency room when probably all they have to do is adjust medication. And we have some really nice urgent cares. So I went and I get, you know, triaged by, you know, a young, you know, MA, you know, medical assistant, and I tell her what's going on, and she said, you know, I'm really sorry to say this, but we don't have any cardiac monitoring devices. You know, we don't really do anything, you know, heart-wise, so I need to send you over to the ER. And I go, oh, great. So we jaunt on over to the ER again, and this time, see, I think we get over to the ER, it was about 5 o'clock in the evening, and this time the ER literally was standing room only. There was so many people. I have never ever seen the ER that busy. And I've been in the ER, I can't even tell you how many times because of my husband's health. In fact, if I had a nickel for every time that I was in the ER, I think I would probably be a very rich woman. But anyway, I thought, oh my gosh, I am never going to get seen. What am I going to do? So I go up and talk to the, you know, receptionist that checks you in, and he said, you know, it's going to be about an hour before we can even triage you. And I thought, well, if it's an hour to triage, it's going to be a 12-hour wait to even get into the doctor. I can't do this. I'm going to be so stressed out, and I'm going to have such anxiety. It's going to make everything worse, right? So I said, you know, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home, and I am going to try to relax. I'm going to take an additional blood pressure medicine that I have, and I'm going to see what happens, and I'm going to come back at about 4 or 5 in the morning when things usually are quieter. So I came home, and I went in my bed. In my bed, I've got one of these, you know, adjustable beds. So I elevated my feet, and I propped up, and I did some deep breathing exercises, and I just tried to, you know, be as calm as I could, and it started coming down, which is great. So I thought, okay, this is good. I'm doing good. And anyway, I mean, I slept for a few hours, but you know, I'd wake up and check my blood pressure, and it was like a normal higher blood pressure. It wasn't like dangerous. I mean, it was acceptable. So I thought, okay, I can do this. This is going to be okay. So I ended up not going back to the ER because I thought, well, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if it gets really bad, then I will. Oh shoot, you know what I did, guys? Oh my word, you are not going to believe what I did. I did all of those on the wrong color. No, I did not. I did it right. I thought I did it on the wrong one. Okay, I'm good. So I thought, okay, I'm going to call my doctor and I will get in. And the thing about that is my doctor moved, so I don't have her anymore. And my new doctor I haven't established with yet until March. But I was able to get into one of my old doctor's associates actually yesterday on Wednesday. So I called and made the appointment. That was Monday, so I have to wait 2 days, you know, to get in. Again, I'm taking it easy this whole time and just being very careful. I didn't exert myself. I tried to stay, you know, resting, either sitting or, you know, laying in bed or, you know, diamond painting. Oh, diamond painting does help reduce blood pressure. I will tell you that. So, so anyway, I muddled through Monday, I muddled through Tuesday, and again, the blood pressure stayed fairly decent. And I went and saw this wonderful doctor. He was an older doctor, so kind, so reassuring. Just what a sweet man. Made me feel 100% better. And he's adjusted my medication. I'm not being very straight, am I? Those are kind of, I'm gonna have to straighten these all out. Oh goodness. Well, I will straighten these out after I talk because I can't do all of this at the same time. So anyway, to make a long story short, he's changed up my medicine and he says it's not gonna happen, you know, right away. It's gonna take a little bit of time to lower a little bit more and get even in a better range. And I want you to take your blood pressure every day, keep a log, and then send it to me in my chart. And we'll see if we need to readjust it or if I need to send you to a cardiologist. Well, I have a cardiologist. I could go back. But he thinks that I'm okay and, you know, not to worry, try not to stress, you know, all that kind of good stuff. And then he told me, to be honest with you, when you go to the ER and you don't have any typical heart symptoms like chest pain, not being able to breathe, dizziness, you know, stuff that goes along with, you know, heart attacks or heart issues, he goes, they don't do a whole lot. They don't give you a lot of medication to bring your heart rate or your blood pressure down because they find that sometimes you can stroke out when they bring it down too fast. So he says, yeah, they don't do a whole lot. So what you did was absolutely right. You know, your blood pressure even now is in a, you know, a safe zone. I'm not worried. So that made me feel better. So now, and then the funny thing is, he goes, so I want you to take your blood pressure only one time a day, because if you take it more than one time a day, you're just going to have anxiety because your blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day. So just do it once a day. And I said, okay, I'll make a deal with you because I'm a wackadoodle. I don't think I can do it only once a day because I will have anxiety and be worried about what it is. So I said, I'll take it twice a day. I'll make a deal with you. I'll do it twice. So that's what we're doing, and I will report back. So, oh my gosh, you guys got 25 minutes of probably way too much information. But just know that I am feeling a lot better, and I'm doing good. So thank you for all your prayers and thoughts. I really, really, really appreciate it a lot. And why all this is going on, which I don't know, may not have helped things. You know, my kitchen stuff was happening. It was, my countertops were scheduled to come in on Tuesday. Contractor was scheduled to come in on Monday to tear out the countertops and do all that. So they came in, you know, my sister helped out, which I so greatly appreciate. I mean, they came in and did all the work while I rested. Sometimes it was hard to rest with all the banging going on. But guys, the kitchen is, it's going to be so pretty. The countertops look great. The sink is going to be great. The sink gets installed tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, gets installed Friday, along with my dishwasher gets installed on Friday. So it's been kind of a pain not having a kitchen sink. I'm trying to use, you know, paper plates and stuff so I don't have to do, you know, my dishes in my bathroom. That's been kind of a pain to do. And Gracie was kind of scared with all the banging going on, but she just laid with me and she was a sweet girl. But the kitchen's going to be good. I'll show you the kitchen when it gets done. It's just a small kitchen. It's not a big deal. It's just a little kitchen. So we did that. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, the birthday again was magnificent. Got to eat out at a lot of my favorite restaurants. Oh, and my daughter-in-law's birthday was a few days before mine, and you know, I took her out to dinner to Olive Garden, so that was delicious. And then I went to my favorite Mexican restaurant actually twice, which was fabulous. But to be honest with you, I am really tired of eating out. I don't want to eat out anymore. I just want some nice home-cooked food. Like I was thinking, actually I was kind of thinking like Lazy Retired Granny, you know, she loves her stew, and that sounds so good right now to make a big a big pot of stew, because it's been really cold. I think it's been in the low 20s Fahrenheit for those of you that are in Celsius. Yeah, it's been in the low 20s at night, and it's actually warmed up to almost 50 yesterday, which was weird. It was nice, but I hear we have snow in the forecast for next week. Oh, I hope we get snow. I want snow. We don't get very much snow here where I live. It's usually what I would call a dusting of it, where, you know, you might have an inch or two, maybe, just enough for the kids and the dogs to play in. And then usually by the afternoon or the next day, it's gone. It's all melted off. So I would love to have a little bit of snow, but we shall see if it comes. I've had a pretty mild winter, actually. I don't think we've had any snow down here at all. Had a lot of rain there for a little bit. Working on this color. I guess I haven't even showed you the colors. So that's the update on that. But anyway, I just want you to know that I'm doing okay. Everything's great. I haven't taken my blood pressure yet this morning. I'm hoping that it will be good when I take it, because I get to hang out with you guys. I have a lot of videos I need to make. Oh my goodness. I have an Etsy small shop order unboxing that I want to do for you guys, and I haven't even peeked at it yet. It was actually a Christmas gift from my son, because he gave me a gift certificate to Etsy, which I wanted. So we're going to open that up, and I have some cross stitching kits that I bought that I want to show you. And then I have, I think, some Diamond Art Club and some Dreamers that I want to show you. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. But I just wanted to kind of just touch base with you guys, let you know that I am okie dokie, and I'm going to be doing my videos again, because not having videos for several days, it was really weird, guys, not filming. Because, you know, oftentimes I go like every other day. You know, I don't always go every day anymore. But it was weird having several days with no video and not being with you guys. So that's where I'm at with that. Was there anything else that I wanted to talk to you about? Still early in the morning. My brain's not fully engaged. Only 1 cup of coffee. Again, it's decaf, no caffeine. I'm limiting caffeine. I'm limiting salt. All that kind of good stuff. The only thing I have to do is trash day today, and I took my trash cans out yesterday, and waiting for the trash guys to come, and they come later now. They used to come really early in the morning, like about 7, and now they come like around noon. And there's a little bit of stuff in the refrigerator that I want to clean out. And I didn't do it, obviously, the last couple of days because I'm resting. But I'm going to go to work today and see how that goes. And the doctor told me that I can go back to my walking, because I had been trying to increase my walking, and I'm going to the gym too. In fact, I have an appointment with one of the trainers, and he's going to work with me this afternoon about 5. So I will work with him. I'll let you know how that goes. Yep, I definitely have to straighten up my drills. They're looking a little crooked there. So yeah, I'm going to have fun with that. And that's about all that I'm going to do today. Like I said, just work. And I can let you know how everything else is going. Hope you all have been doing well. I hope you've had you had a nice weekend, a nice week so far. Yeah, I hope that things are all going well for you all. Gracie's doing great. Actually, she is sound asleep right now. In the chair, covered up with her blanket. She's a very spoiled dog, you know. She lives a pretty nice life. I think she does anyway. So again, I have a few more videos coming your way. I do have a Temu finally coming in at some point. I think it's going to take a little while because of the holiday, the New Year holiday. And I'm really not ordering that much. In fact, you guys would be really proud of me because I told you this is, I can't do a no buy, but it's a definite low buy. And Diamond Art Club, I don't know if you saw their new releases yesterday, but they had 2 mystery kits and one by my favorite artist, Donna Gelsinger. I always say her name wrong. I don't know why. I love her. I love her work, and I'm terrible. I really am. So I usually don't get a mystery kit unless I know which painting it is. So I go to the Diamond Art Club mystery group and the DAC mystery group because let me tell you, those folks there, they can figure out which painting it is. They can tell by looking at the sneak peeks and by figuring out the clues, and they're usually right. So anyway, when I saw what picture it's going to be, or they think it's going to be, I thought, oh, I really want that. I'm going to order it. I'm going to order it. I want that. I want it. I want it. I want it. And on top of that, on Diamond Art Club, you know, they send me this thing saying, well, you have to spend X amount of dollars to keep your diamond status, you know, before December. And I go, oh, I need to spend the money because I need to be diamond status. And then I thought about it and I go, no, I don't. I don't have to spend money. I am not this fear of missing out, this FOMO. I do not have to do it. I can be in control. I'm not going to buy. Donna Gelsinger is going to have other beautiful art. If I don't have this one, it's okay. I have many of her beautiful paintings. I am not going to order it. And I didn't order it. So, I'm still in camera. So I did not order, in which I am really, really proud of myself for that. Because I need to be working on my paintings. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. I am really making a mess here. Look at that. Wow. Come on, turn that around, little guys. There we go. I didn't even tell you. You probably already knew though. I am working on my Diamond Art Club, my stained glass Hummingbird and Hibiscus by Peggy Collins. I'm over halfway, way over halfway. I'm behind on the little bit of a schedule that I gave myself because I really haven't done much diamond painting over the last few days. I've done a little bit, but you know, not a lot. But anyway, that's that. And I've been talking probably a little bit too long. I'm going to get off here because I need to get ready for work. I will keep you posted how things are going. So I hope you have a really great day today. Let's see if I can bring you out a little bit. Why doesn't this want to come out? I'll just bring you out that far. Yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you are in cold areas of the country, I hope you stay nice and warm. If you are in hot areas of the world, hope you can stay cool. Remember, you're perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. And do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. Boy, I can't even talk this morning. But anyway, life is good. Be happy. Enjoy yourself. Try not to stress out. That's what I'm going to be trying to do, is not to stress out. I got fuzz on here. Okay, that is all that I have for you. I will see you on the next one, guys. Bye, everybody.